Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be always with you. Welcome to Global Light Path. I am Irshad Mahmood from Toronto, Canada. Topic is Ashari interest, Sood, Riba. In English, it is Ashari or interest. In Urdu, it is Sood. In Arabic, Riba. Those who consume Ashari interest Riba will stand on the day of judgment like those driven to madness by Satan's touch. That is because they say trade is no different than interest. But Allah has permitted trading and forbidden Ashari interest riba. Whoever refrains after having received warning from the Lord Allah may keep their previous case, and their case is left to Allah. As for those who persist, it is they who will be the residents of the fire. They will be there forever. Reference Al-Quran, chapter 2, verse 275. Allah has made Ashari interest, riba, sood, fruitless, and charity fruitful, and Allah does not like any ungrateful evildoer. Reference Al-Quran, chapter 2, verse 276. O believers, fear Allah and give up outstanding Ashari interest, riba, sood, if you are true believers. Reference Al-Quran, chapter 2, verse 278. If you do not give up Ashari interest, riba, sood, then beware of a war with Allah and His Messenger. But if you repent, you may retain your principle, neither inflicting nor suffering harm. Reference Al-Quran, chapter 2, verse 279. If it is difficult for someone to repay a debt, postpone it until the time of ease of him or her. And if you waive it as an act of charity, it will be better for you. If only you knew. Reference Al-Quran, chapter 2, verse 208. O believers, do not consume ashari, interest, riba, sood, multiplying it many times over, and be mindful of Allah so you may prosper. Reference Al-Quran, chapter 3, verse 130. Taking ashari, interest, riba, sood, despite its prohibition and consuming people's wealth unjustly, we have prepared for the disbelievers, among them a painful punishment. Reference Al-Quran, chapter 4, verse 161. Here Allah is calling them disbelievers, those who take ashari, riba, regardless of how many offers prayers, how many sajda, how many hajj, how many umrah. Allah is saying in the Quran, if they are taking interest, riba, ashari, sood, they are disbelievers. This is the words of the Quran, words of Allah. Whatever loans you give, seeking ashari, interest, riba, sood at the expense of the people's wealth will not increase with Allah. But whatever charity you give, seeking the pleasure of Allah, it is they whose reward will be multiplied. Reference Al-Quran, chapter 30, verse 39. Here Allah is saying charity. If you give charity, Allah will multiply. Multiply could be 10 times, could be 1,000 times. Allah knows better. And in the heaven, definitely you will get reward. Return to the Quran before it gets too late. And fight, struggle to get rid of ashari and interest and riba and sood. These are all ashari. Interest is in English, riba is in Arabic, sood is the same. So let us return to the Quran and let us try our effort to come out of Ashari interest Suud based system and true and move towards true Quranic system. Return to the Quran before it gets too late.